What's up, everybody? Stand where God has told you to stand. I was like, what in the world's that? I don't know. I moved. So we got that little window thing, and I live a lot closer to a track now. So like, this is the time again, peak physical shape, at least running wise. And I've been trying to do mile repeats every Monday because I live a lot closer to a track now, and I live a lot closer to other people. It's been fun. My rent is more expensive. I was let go from working for my friend's startup right around the end of 2025, so it's kind of like on me. I feel the pressure, but I'm also like reminding because God is so gracious when you seek Him, when you seek to talk to Him, when you are like, hey, this is what I want to do. He's very giving and very willing to open the door for something much better to happen. So, one thing that's on my mind right now is like just stand where he's asked you to stand, right? If he's like, all right, well, I know you don't have a job, but here's these opportunities. Seek those out. Maybe it won't work out, but it'll bring you closer. It might bring you closer to some other thing. And that's a beautiful thing. You don't have to know if it's going to work out. If you're willing to let go and let it be whatever it is, whether it's a stepping stone or it's like an actual life changing opportunity, if you're willing to let it be that, then it can become that. If you're trying to force it into being like, oh, I have to get this job, or I have to be able to talk to this person, I have to hang out with them, I have to be friends with them, it's going to turn a lot of people off and you're not going to get anywhere. So, end of the day, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Even though time is kind of ticking, I look at like, well, there's things I can sell. There's these other potential job opportunities. I might have a job interview this week. It'll be fun to see how it works out. But he's really helping me to understand that as long as I'm standing where he wants me to stand, I'll be just fine. So even if it seems like it's an ice block, then there's going to be a solid foundation underneath that. If you're standing where he's asking you to stand, the trouble is when you're like, oh, not really feeling it. I'm gonna lean on my own understanding. We're gonna, abandon some of this stuff that God wants me to continue. I'm gonna kind of pull a Lot's wife and try to like look back or try to make something happen. It's like that doesn't work. You need to respect the energy you feel. You need to respect where your life is going. It's possible that a couple years ago could have been a good time to start that other project or something. Maybe you could be reaping the benefits of it now, but maybe it just ain't time anymore. Maybe it just isn't supposed to be a thing. So God is always preparing us for bigger things. I really feel that, and He's asking me to like truly step into this and live in this. And I know that there'll be a lot of good fruits from it. I feel like I've been doing a lot of good work behind the scenes, but it's just kind of taken time. So like it hasn't been for nothing, but it is one of those things that you had to have faith to get this far. So excited to see what happens. It's easy to like be a little bit stressed out about the future and be like, okay, well, what do I do? How long am I gonna live here? I don't know, kind of thing. But it's like, nah, I need to just keep showing up, trust the process, enjoy the journey, and just enjoy everything. Like this beard has grown so much. It's been over 6 months now, right around there, and I'm actually getting it all cut off and shaved on what day? On the 22nd or 23rd. And that's also where I'm getting my hair all cut. So it's going to be gnarly. We're going to be going through a transformation process. But we're just standing where God's asked us to stand and choosing to not fear, choosing to not overthink, choosing to just move with faith. And that's how we get there. That's how we get to where we're supposed to be. That's how we meet the people we're supposed to meet. You're standing still, waiting for God, not necessarily waiting for Him to bring somebody to you, but you're doing what you need to do. As far as like, you're willing to just put in the work each day. You don't feel like you need to like overexert yourself. You're letting your strength grow day by day, and you're leaving the rest in His hands. So overall, it's been good. Sleep schedule's been good. It's been fun living here so far. One of my roommates has let me play his Xbox if I want to play Banjo Kazooie or whatever, so that's fun. I haven't actually done that yet, but I have permission. So you could have permission to do all kinds of things. You could have all kinds of doors wide open to you, but you have to actually take it. You actually have to do something with it. And the number of times that there's been some great opportunity that I'm like, oh yeah, that's so cool, and I actually don't take it is actually disgusting, but that's okay. We're in the here and now, and we're in a new year, so we can do whatever we want with it. But overall, things are good. Just have to keep going. Just have to make it through this first month. Have to get some other things figured out, find a job, etc. But overall, I feel very blessed and grateful, and just want to like build up my skills and grow, so I can be more useful in the future. And we'll just kind of see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I could do some work with the startup in the future. They're planning to launch pretty soon, so I hope that goes great for them. And I'm grateful for the time I was there, regardless of whether I'm back or not. So just have to cherish this time and be thankful for it, move forward with faith, and that's kind of it. I think the other last thing I'll say too is like sometimes when you most want something is when you realize like how valuable it is, but you have to be willing to believe and to treat things like they're valuable in the beginning, and cherish the opportunity, because you just never know. You can take things for granted really easily, but if you're trying to make the most of something, then you can actually see it become something bigger and something better that actually lifts you and lifts your whole life and everything. So that's my last little thought. Making the most of things. Excited to see what happens. Gonna just keep putting in the work, keep running, keep doing a lot of this behind the scenes stuff, and I'm sure something will work out. So just got to keep standing where God needs me to stand, and I know He will provide help, and He's sent people to me before, so sure that'll happen again. Just have to keep going. All right, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you would like to see the updates on my running journey and everything else, writing, etc. See you next time. Bye.